Can I join you? Sure. What's your name?
Come on, chop chop!
Jessica.
Your attention,
Cool.
a number of
Do you smoke weed,
disturbances
Jessica?
have been reported.
Yeah, I do.
One of you present
How
here
do you?
is responsible.
13.
But I
How
will
do
give
you?
the culprit one opportunity to do the honourable thing
14.
and own up.
Nice. How you do? Yeah. Cool.
Very well. Until the prankster owns up, privileges are revoked forthwith, and this weekend's picnic is cancelled. Mildred Hubble, Ethel Hallow, I will see you both in my office. You may go.
Fear not, Fenella, this will not affect your etiquette test. I trust you have prepared the coven, sourced the traditional cuisine, and trained the waiting staff.
Wait, yes. Waiting staff. Fully trained. Hi! How would you like to come to a super fancy dinner?
Problem-solving one instead. Whichever one of you discovers the identity of our elusive prankster first will be awarded a headcount badge.
It was Mildred Hubble. She stole my badges. And probably did all the other things to throw me off the scent.
Ethel, that's bad.
A failed attempt, I might add.
That doesn't even make sense.
Enough! There is a simple way to get to the truth. And a perfect opportunity to try this. My new cauldron of truth. Place your hands inside it. Both of you. Ethel.
Did you steal my badges? No. I mean, did you steal my badges and do all the other things as well? No chance.
It would...
Methods to get me disqualified because you're scared I'm going to beat you?
No chance.
It would seem you are the one telling untruths, Ethel. Calm down, the effects will wear off shortly.
Well, now we know who isn't to blame. Let's figure out who is, shall we?
Well, that wasn't suspicious at all.
We could take a little look. A quick peek can't hurt. Let's get out of here. I want right angles, girls. Right angles. Meredith, did you drop that fork? Sorry. Then it's a floor fork, isn't it? We don't eat with floor forks.
Today at first break.
Nice,
we
you can
have a
join us,
teacher.
Meeble. No, it's awful etiquette. Lateness.
Sorry. Had to change after games.
Brought the Misfit Brigade, did you? Well, it's a high-class dinner, not a pity party for losers. See ya.
I'm gonna grab a pizza. I'll be back. Okay.
Everything
okay.
must be perfect.
Because I wish
When
you
she
break.
invited us for dinner, I
Because I
thought
wish
we'd
you
be eating
first
it,
break.
not serving it. Are you tired?
Here you
My
go.
new bed's all lumpy. I
Thanks.
haven't been sleeping great.
You're welcome. Don't know who.
No idea how Mildred beat the cauldron of rubbish.
Why not?
But I'm not letting her get
Love
away
you.
with this.
Love you too.
Still think she's
Sarah.
behind it?
Who else can it be?
We're thinking whoever's behind it all must have used a spell.
Oh, well, why don't you try using back-tracing spell residue to the spell caster?
Is that even possible?
Of course. I mean, it's not easy, but, you know, it's, well, here.
Wanna sit down? Sure.
I don't know what he's doing in there, but I don't think think he's capable of anything villainous. Either that or he's the worst master criminal ever.
Anything from Mildred or Ethel?
Not yet. But Ethel is eminently capable. Unlike that buffoon over there.
Mr. Daisy has a fine scientific mind.
He can barely hold a stick of chalk.
You exaggerate, eh?
Once we add this, the vapor will reveal the spell residue. We follow that to whoever did this. I don't see anything. Did you miss something out? I used everything Mr. Daisy gave us. Where's the spell residue? It's supposed to be everywhere magic is used, so... Unless the magic spell didn't do this. But what could have done all these things without magic? Or a body? What if it's a ghost? Witches don't believe in ghosts, Mildred. There's no such thing. Nod to the witch on your left, then to the witch on your right. Now raise your enchanted egg juice.
Sorry, did you say egg juice? As in juice from an egg?
Now, we don't talk during toasts, do we, Mabel? To the witches before us, and all that follow, we honour you. Now we eat. Everyone sit. Fish mousse, a traditional delicacy, made of jellied leftovers from a familiar's breakfast.
You're really not selling it.
That's the fish-eyed fork for fish eyes. And that's the eel skewer.
Oh, girls, do you need some assistance?
We wanted to ask you which subjects to take for 5th year. We're torn between spell science and potions.
Spell science is a must. You'll be learning about vortex travel and the table of magical elements and time spells.
Time spells? Like seeing the future? I thought that was really unreliable.
Well, it's not an exact science. Sometimes you perceive things in one way when really they're another. See?
It's a rabbit? Huh. Or a duck.
I've got an exciting unit planned in time spells. We're going to be covering everything from seeing the future to changing the past.
Changing the what?
I've been conjuring up some loop spells. You know, they allow you to reverse time so you can repeat the day from scratch. Well, fingers crossed I'll be here to teach you next year. Next week, for that matter. Oh. See you later, girls. Maybe.
He took the key with him. I know. But I bet you he hasn't even magic-proofed it. He's new. No longer shall I need a key. This door will now unlock for me. These loop spells are better than seeing the future.
Let's head to my
I
house.
can...
Okay, done. Okay, so which way? Keep going straight. Oh yeah, of course. This is the only way out of the school.
In private.
Yeah.
Hey, good day.
So, this is your house, huh? Yep, it is. Nice. Okay, so lounge room, pool table, kitchen, dinner table, and then up here is an office, a bedroom, and bed, and then another bed, and then a balcony of the city, basically. Okay, yeah, nice. I guess let's smoke some weed, watch Netflix. Done.
Do you miss Cauldron?
Mr. Daisy.
Guess let's have 2 more joints and, you know, done. Bye.
Sometimes dancing is the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, he is toast.
This is what I saw in the future, Water.
Well, enough frivolity. We have work to do. To the potions lab.
How did you get in there?
Miss Cackle transported me.
There's a light coming from somewhere.
Good thinking, young lady.
Izzy.
Oh, you're Izzy. Yeah. Your dad called me. We had a lot of catching up to do.
Mistral!
That's a vanishment hole.
I bet it leads to the kitchens. My mum must have forgotten and left one open. I love your mum right now. How are we supposed to reach that? We could levitate. Not even a soap bubble would levitate in here.
You lot? So brilliant and so useless.
Mrs. Hubble?
Did you learn anything from my art class? There's stuff everywhere. We're going to build a tower.
I was Felicity's roommate. I know she hides stuff.
Ethel's handwriting. Sting of nettle, thorn of briar. Mildred Hubble's spell backfire.
That's what wrecked your spell and turned Miss Cackle to glass.
Oh, palpitating particles. There's enough potion left here for my engine to devise a reversal.
But it's in the potions room with Agatha.
We have to get the evil twin out so he can get in before my Mabel gets recycled into a bat box.
How long would you need, Mr. Daisy?
I don't know, maybe 3 hours?
There's only 1 hour left to midnight.
Oh, well, I'll try my best. Maybe with the help of Miss Hardbrew.
Oh, yeah. Your dance partner.
I was under a spell, Miss Tapioca. You have to keep Agatha busy for the whole hour.
I can get her out of there.
How?
When she last met me, I looked like someone else.
55 minutes, soon to be ex-great wizard. I'm waiting.
Surely even you see this as madness.
Madness is witches using their magic to benefit riffraff. When I rule, we will use it for ourselves.
And if you fail, you will have the lives of all those children on your conscience.
Oh no, they'll be on Ethel's conscience. I couldn't have done any of this without her help.
Agatha Cackle, the Great Wizard, sent me.
I rather expected a senior figure.
I'm on work experience. I make coffees, clean potion bottles, deliver messages to evil bad guys.
Is there a purpose to your visit?
Yes, sorry. The Great Wizard requests your presence for a formal handover of his title. Did I get that right?
Lead the way, girl.
What is she even doing? How did she even get back here?
I do not know, but I should never never sent her away. My failing is that I put so much faith in witching traditions and families such as yours. What? How
No
did you
time to
avoid?
explain. Who'd have thought, Miss Hardbroom? Everyone's future depending on my little invention.
If anything happens to my daughter in banishment, I'm holding you personally responsible. How? And keep your mitts off him. Twinkle toes. Spread sandwich.
Where is the old fool?
He should be here by now. Unless I got the wrong door. Is it the front or the back? Let's see.
Find him or I will turn you into a toad.
Serious? There are some quality vintage items in here. Come on, Vanilla. Build.
Keep going, girls. We can do this.
15 minutes to midnight.
And now, to feed in the potion.
I should never seen that bottle.
This had better work, Mr. Daisy.
To do it in time, I have to turn everything up to danger level. Okay. Right, take hold of that. 3, 2, 1. Fire, you Wiccans!
Close enough. We've got to go.
She's through.
I will turn you into beetles and feed you to the bats.
7 minutes to go, Millie. We've got to keep her away.
You can't outfly me. I'll find you, Mildred Hubble.
Miss Hubble! Julie, come on!
Here it comes!
2 minutes.
Thunder, lightning, or in rain, make Miss Cackle herself again. Oh, it's too weak. We need the glass. We need it right here.
But it's round Agatha's neck.
Mildred Hubble, you thought you could outwit me. Think again.
Mabel.
Is everyone safe?
No, Miss Hubroom. Mildred's mum is still in there.
What?
Oh, how unfortunate.
The magic word. Say the magic word.
Great wizard, you have moments left. Hand over your title or...
Already did. I, the Great Wizard, with this document, do hand over all my power and authority to the recipient.
Give.
There will be a place in the new regime, of course.
Ethel, just hand it over!
Of course, Ethel, I can always use an ambitious witch like you.
It's 1 minute till midnight.
Mum's in there.
I never had any. Did I nod off for a while?
Miss Cackle!
You're in rain. Make Miss Cackle herself again.
Did I nod off for a while?
Miss Cackle! Agatha's first familiar, what was it called?
Come on,
witching hour is upon us.
The name, the magic word. You must remember.
It's so long ago. Oh, yes. Murphy.
Oh, goodness.
It's time for you to go back into the photograph. It's the safest place for you. Not there. Anywhere but there. I swear to do my witching duty. By witch's code I shall abide.
Stop.
And with these words I read, unthinking. No, it's still recycling. To vanishment I go with pride. Oh, Agatha.
I just wanted to say thank you for what you did. Thank you. It was all my fault. Agatha's fault. Look, she knew how much being a head girl meant to you. And so do I. You still don't hate me, do you? I suppose that's why you'll be a good head girl, Mildred Hubble. And Maud will be a great deputy. But I could use an advisor. Someone who knows everything there is to know about cackles. And someone who truly is an exceptional witch.
But surely you'd prefer to have a friend take that role.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Mildred Hubble.
My bootlaces are undone?
You must wonder why I have always been so hard on you.
I know why. It's the whole indigo thing. You thought that witches from a non-magical background were a mistake.
That is not the reason.
What then?
If I had not always demanded the best of you, would you really be going up on that stage today? I came to say that I am proud of you. Are you on a moon? Your bootlace.
Mildred. Here's that.
I'm due on stage.
I know. It's just, I've invited someone else along.
Dad!
Hey, how cool is this, huh?
You two have been in touch. That's great.
Yeah, I should have tried harder to do that when you were little. To tell him about you.
Me?
Too proud. I suppose too stubborn.
You had your reasons. Couldn't have raised a better kid.
What?
Mildred, this is your dad.
Billy, you're on.
That's my sister.
I apologise that events have kept us here a day longer than expected, but on a positive note, I am definitely me. In other good news, the Great Wizard has informed me that Wormwood School is to be closed and its pupils returned to real academies, thanks to the efforts of two of our pupils in exposing its awful outdated practices. Thank you, Maud and Mildred. Which brings me to why we're here. Mildred Hubble, our new head girl.
Desk, cupboard, sock drawer. Oh, that's my packing list. Didn't even know there was a cackles. I couldn't fly a broomstick or mix potions. I didn't even know those things were real. Well, they are. As real as the friends we've made here. And the fun we have. And the family that we are. I now know that magic is real. But you don't need a cauldron And you don't need a spell book. There is magic inside each and every one of us. Which we're not. You just have to believe in it.
Oh, it's awesome series. Season 4. I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna connect, music, like Bluetooth to your speaker. Okay, done. Session done. Teresa downstairs. Downstairs is here. Connect, and that should be enough. And yeah, I guess let's play some music. Now here. Okay, so
watch music videos without a signal. Start a free trial of YouTube.
Fuck off ads. Yeah, buddy.
Pop this tape in the deck, place the key in ignition. We won't wait in a red light, only green's in my vision. Yeah, journey to the... Tape in the deck, place the key in ignition. We won't wait in a red light, only green's in my vision. Yeah, journey to the mind again, all aboard the brain. These feathers make me levitate in waterfalls of pain. Your fortune and your fame, mate. I'm chilling on a tree branch, laughing at the squares, drawing perfect circles freehand. We kill the doubt, the path divine is limitless. My rhyme is the reason that they can't define the pyramids. Travel at the speed of light with C.K. Jones, with full faith of where this freeway goes. A spectrum of colours, it's like our time has come to ride high till we fly through that rising sun.
Baby, it's a new day, driving on the thruway. All I see is bright green lights. Forget what you were told me, know that shit ain't for me. I'ma just live my life. It's my life. It's my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do.
When I wake each day, it's like a new timeless moment. The chance to steer your drive as soon as your eyelids open. I pushed back the path that tipped the scales and made it to the sea in time to catch my ship that sailed. Played the game my way, with my mind in the sun like Michael. Recite my diary like I'm flying on a motorcycle. The easy rider on that road that stretches nations. Life speeding up and all I feel's acceleration. With that wind in my face and I got that past in my back. And I got the prize in my eyes and I got my passion intact. So I ride through the night and dream bright into the cosmos. Now all I see is green lights at every crossroads.
Baby, it's a new day, driving on the thruway. All I see is bright green lights. Forget what you were calling me, know that shit ain't for me. I'ma just live my life. It's my life. It's my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do.
This is Cam. He is coming to get that double backflip here at X Games. And
Going back last year, I mean, it was such a hard time for everybody to go through in the sport. Remember, in college for 7 days, literally had to learn how to walk, how to feed himself, how to do all.
I hope he lands this.
Maybe it's a new day, driving on the thruway. All I see is bright green lights. Forget what you were calling me, knew that shit ain't for me. I'ma just live my life. My life. It's my life. It's my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. I do what I want, I do what I want to do.
Yeah, boy. TKO, Australian rapper.
I represent. Put it on the fucking map. Castle. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz till the death and they bury me. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz till the death and they bury me. A young lad, no cash, we would like to digs. No milk in the house, nothing in the fridge. Did crime, no one else was gonna feed me shit. I did jobs like the Milky Bar fucking kid. Silver spoons, they won't never have a fucking clue. They got birthdays, us poor kids got the boot. Street fed soldier, war wound holder. Did a little jail in the day, bashed the copper. I stand tall for my family and all my crew. Asking where I've been, what this stupid ain't you seen the news? Road money, smoke trees, yeah, legend never leaves. Burning up a blunt while I'm working on a business meet. Bitches trying to get to me, swinging to the fucking boys. And be for real, fucking cunt, came to make some noise. Rock hard, rap star, pissing on a cop car. Streets to the death, you don't know, now you know, bruh. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz till the death and they bury me. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz till the death and they bury me. I got brothers in the wing, running chicken soup. Going hard, making cash like a soldier do. You ain't done time, all I hear is fucking banner. My whole crew match so high, socks and sandals. Bitches love my flavour, they know that I'm red hot. Came out the gate like a grey and I took off. Half of the scenes off their bitches are sluts too. Sending me texts, wanna meet, get your bitch dude. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz till the death and they bury me. I represent where I'm from, that's the fucking streets. Free my boys out the cage, that's a couple G's. Fuck the feds and the cops, we don't talk police. I'm repping Oz.
Next. Fuck off ads.
Mix any frozen Fanta flavor.
Fuck off ads. What? Seriously. Get fucked. Next. Next.
It's such a travesty, the way you say it.
Next.
I can't handle.
Next.
Wish I.
Next.
It's been sick.
Next. 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 Next.
Too many things worried about other things.
Next.
Come along, children.
Fuck off ads.
Rise and shine and
Fuck off.
Save $50.
Fuck off ads.
download.
Fuck off. Next. 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 Next.
Oh.
Next. Fuck off ads. Next.
What?
Next. 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 This one.
I can't sleep. I keep thinking about this. What if everything that's going on, the world really is coming to an end?
Then what?
Then what? What if it isn't a lie? What if we make it to heaven and don't get inside? What if we get to the gates and see God on the other side, and He looks us in our face and says our whole lives we've wasted time? What if we can't go back? What if we can't redo this life and get one second chance? What if our future happiness is memories of our past, while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs? Why? Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay? Why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today, and smile in everybody's face and try and act like we're okay? Why do we live this way? Why do we hate? Why do we fight? Why do we act like there's time and got more? Answer me. Why? 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 I'm older and looking for truth. I'm holding my faith in my hand, but the pain in this world has been shaking it loose. I used to have so much to gain, now I have so much to lose. They say I'm crazy for looking for answers, I say they're crazy for not getting proof. Vision is blurred, I'm over concerned. I'm looking to God to see if life with Him is something I've earned. The devil's been watching, he's trying to recruit, he's been waiting at every return. I'm driving this life on the highway to hell, but I won't burn! Fuck! We know the difference. We know what is wrong and we know what is right. But Satan is strong, God, and most of your people are losing the fight. So what if we fail? What if we can't escape His lies? What if we can't change? What if He still controls our minds? Where do we run? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? We look around and everyone we see is us too. What if life is just some test that we all do? What if you were busy when we called you? What if hell's on earth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean life's not God's gift, but the devil's curse? And to live was to be evil because its word is reversed? What if the devil entered a pastor and he led a church? What if we looked for the truth but didn't know where to search? What if the books they said to read have never been your words? What if we chose to follow you but we still had that urge? Will you forgive us for our sins and let us in your world? God, we at the gates. We couldn't see, hear, and touch you, but we had faith. We know we messed up, we human and we make mistakes. So we just begging we get in it, that you'll have grace. God, what if we didn't mean it? What if the place we grew up forgot to teach us? What if we never even got the chance to go and seek it?
Then what?
Then what? Then what? Dear family, one scary time.
Next.
Yep.
Next. Next.
I feel like I just...
Next.
If this is what help...
Next. Fuck off ads. Next.
I'm still young, wasting.
Not your Barbie girl. I'm living in my own world. I am plastic. Call me classic. You can't touch me there. You can't touch my body unless I say so. Ain't your Barbie, no.